Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss some important questions of the chapter lines and angles. Okay. See, in the last video I am discussing all the parts. 6.1 we have discussed theorems, and 6.2 exercise some questions. So remaining we will discuss in this video. So first of all, I'll like to discuss this example 5. It is really very important example for the examination point of view also. So let's start. What is given? If a transversal intersect two lines such that the bisector of a pair of corresponding angles are parallel. Okay, these two lines are given. See, these two lines are given but not given as parallel. Okay, AB, CD. Okay, the question is saying if a transversal intersect two lines, the transversal, I'll make a transversal. Yes, this is the transversal. You can name it as PQ. Okay, this PQ is intersecting this AB. Okay, and the pair of corresponding angles are parallel. The bisector of means this one and this one. These are the bisectors. I'll name it as PQ or STU. Okay. See, the question is really important, so try to watch it very clearly what we are doing. In the question, what is given? What is given? The given is that RS and TU are parallel. RS parallel TU. Also this RS is bisector of this corresponding angle. That means this angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. This angle 3 and angle 4 are equal. These two angles are equal. These two angles are equal. Okay, this is also given. RS is parallel to TU. Angle 1 and angle 2 are equal because this RS is bisector. TU is bisector, so this angle 3 and angle 4 are equal. These are the things given. Now what we need to do? Just try to check what we need to do. We'll write as given angle 1 equals to angle 2, angle 3 equals to angle 4. All the things, whatever. Now to prove, what we need to prove is that AB parallel CD. We have to prove that this AB and CD are parallel. This we need to prove. So let's do it. Proof. How do we prove? Let's prove it. Now please try to check the figure once again very clearly. बहुत ध्यान से figure को देखना. This PQ is also transversal for this RS and TU. This PQ is transversal for RS and TU. That means angle 1 and angle 3 are equal. As I'll write as RS parallel TU, क्योंकि RS TU के parallel है. RS parallel TU, that means this angle 1 and this angle 3 are equal. This angle 1 and this angle 3 are equal. Why? Corresponding angles. Angle 1 equals to angle 3. I'll write the region. Corresponding angles. Now what you do now? Corresponding angles, angle 1 and angle 3. Multiply the equation by 2, both sides. Multiply this equation by 2. Multiply the equation by 2. Multiply the equation by 2. Now if we will multiply this equation by 2, what we are getting? 2 times angle 1 equals to 2 times angle 3. We are getting 2 times angle 1 equals to 2 times angle 3. what is the meaning, what benefit we will get from here? 2 times angle 1, I can write angle 1 plus angle 1, and 2 times angle 3, I can write as angle 3 plus angle 3. Okay, now go above and check angle 1 is equals to angle 2 and angle 3 is equals to angle 4. ध्यान से देखो, एंगल 1 2 के इक्वल है, तो मैं इस वाले 1 की जगह, ठीक है, ये जो 1 आई एम हाईलाइटिंग, इस वाले 1 की जगह मैं क्या लिख दूंगा, एंगल 2, एंड एंगल 3, इस वाले 3 की जगह मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ, 4, बिकॉज एंगल 3 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 4. सो नाउ व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग, एंगल 1 plus angle 2 equals to angle 3 plus angle 4. This we are getting. Why? Because angle 1 equals to angle 2, it is given. Angle 3 equals to angle 4, it is also given. That's why we are getting this thing. That's why we are getting this thing. Angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to angle 3 plus angle 4. अब फिगर पे आ जाओ, इस चीज़ को लेके ना, एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 और एंगल 3 प्लस एंगल 4 को लेके फिगर पे आते हैं. देखो, अब एंगल 1 और एंगल 2 मिलके पूरा एंगल बन रहा है. देख लो ये वाला एंगल 1 और एंगल 2 मिलके ये पूरा एंगल बन रहा है. देख लो पूरा. ओके, एंड एंगल 3 और एंगल 4 के मिलके ये पूरा एंगल बन रहा है. और अगर ये दोनों एंगल मीन्स पी आर बी, इफ एंगल पी आर बी इक्वल्स टू एंगल आर टी डी, पी आर बी इक्वल्स टू एंगल आर टी डी, पूरे पूरे एंगल इक्वल हो गए ना ये. दैट मीन्स व्हाट, दैट मीन्स द लाइन ए बी एंड सी डी आर पैरेलल. सो वी कैन राइट एंगल पी आर बी इक्वल्स टू एंगल आर टी डी. ओके, एंड दीज एंगल्स आर एंगल पी आर बी एंड एंगल आर टी डी आर corresponding angles also. Which kind of angle? Corresponding angles. That means what? Therefore AB is parallel to CD. AB parallel हो गया CD के. That is the thing we need to do. Okay, try to watch it, try to see it clearly. एक बार और ध्यान से उसको देख सकते हो, ठीक है, एक बार ध्यान से देखना उसको. Try to watch it very clearly. You will be able to solve. ध्यान से देखोगे तो समझ आ जाएगा. Okay, let's move to the remaining question of exercise 6.2. We have completed up to question number 3 in the last video. Now we are moving to the question number 4. Okay, let's move to the question number 4. Okay, let's see what is given in the question. In figure 6.31, we are given with a figure. Okay, sorry, like this angle, this is figure P Q. Okay, this point Q, this point R, this point is S, and this point is T. This PQ, clearly see, this PQ is parallel to this ST. It is given. PQ and ST are parallel. So I'll write in given statement PQ parallel ST. And angle PQR, this one, this angle is given 110 degree. Angle PQR, I'll write it 110, comma, angle RST, this one is given 130 degree. Angle RST 130 degree, 130, that is given RST. And we need to find angle QRS. We will find this angle QRS. You can check QRS means we need to find this angle QRS, this one. Okay, so to find this angle ना, we need to do some construction. थोड़ा सा construction खुद से करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so we will write this thing in construction. Okay, क्या construction करने वाले हैं हम? देखो, PQ and ST are parallel, that we know. So we will extend this PQ. I'll extend this PQ to point M. एक M पॉइंट लूँगा मैं और वहाँ तक एक्सटेंड कर दूँगा PQ को. आर यू गेटिंग वट आई हैव डन? PQ इज एक्सटेंडेड टू पॉइंट M तक एक्सटेंड कर दिया. तो आई राइट दिस थिंग इन कंस्ट्रक्शन. एक्सटेंड, ओके, एक्सटेंड PQ टू M. PQ को बस एक्सटेंड कर दिया M तक. देख लो ध्यान से. अब देखो हमारा काम कितना इजी हो जाएगा. इस PQ को एक्सटेंड किया है पॉइंट M तक, तो देखो हमारा काम कितना इजी होने वाला है. बहुत ध्यान से देखना. ओके, प्रूफ और सॉल्यूशन, यू कैन राइट सॉल्यूशन ऑल्सो. see how we are going to find out. If this angle is 110, if this angle is 110, 110 degree, so this one I'll take it as angle 1. How much our angle 1 will be? See, this angle 1 plus this 110, angle 1 plus 110 degree equals to 180. Linear pair. Angle 1 plus 110 degree equals to 180. Linear pair. That means angle 1 will be how much? 180 minus 110, 70 degree. Angle 1 will be 70. Now come to this one. See, this line and this line, okay, this line and this line are parallel because PQ was parallel ना, तो पूरा PM भी parallel हुआ. So if this angle is 130, that means this angle is also 130. This angle is also 130. I'll name it as angle 2. Angle 2 equals to 130. Why? Why angle 2 is 130? Corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. Now, how much this angle 3 will be? If angle 2 is 130, how much angle 3 will be? Okay, how much angle 3 will be? It will be angle 3 plus angle 2 equals to 180. Linear pair. It is linear pair. Then angle 3 will be 180 minus the value of angle 2, 130. So angle 3 will be 50 degree. It will be 50. You can check. Now we are having, see, angle 1, angle 3, and this QRS we need to find out this one. See, they are forming a triangle. एक triangle बन रहा है and sum of all angles of a triangle is 180. Sum of all angles of a triangle, I will name it as angle 4. जो हमें find out करना है इसको मैं angle 4 नाम रख देता हूँ. So angle 1 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 equals to angle 1 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 equals to 180. Angle 1 is how much? Angle 1 ये वाला हमने find out किया था, it is 70. So 70 plus angle 3 is how much? 50 plus angle 4 we need to find out equals to 180. So 70 plus 50, 70 plus 50, 120, उधर जाके minus, that means angle 4 equals to 180 minus 120. So angle 4 will be 60 degree. Angle 4 will be 60 degree. Okay, that means angle QRS we have find out as 60 degree. That is the answer. That is the answer. This is the way we can find out. Okay. There are other ways also. You can try to find out with other ways. You can also see what I have done. I have extended this PQ like this. You can also do one thing. You can draw a parallel line through this point R. You can also draw up a parallel line like this. Then also you can solve. Try to solve with this method. Okay. Try to solve by taking a line through this point R parallel to PQ and ST. Try to solve. Huh? Okay, so let's move to the next one. The next question, question number 6. PQ and RS are two mirrors placed parallel to each other. Let's see what is given. Question number 6. PQ and RS are two mirrors placed parallel to each other. these are the two mirrors, P, Q. This one is P, Q, and this one is RS or S. These are the two mirrors, and you know one side of a mirror is always covered. Parallel to each other, an incident ray AB strikes the mirror PQ at B. एक रे आके स्ट्राइक करती है PQ को, that is A, B, then reflect हो जाती है इधर से, then it gets reflected back like this BC, then again it gets reflected back like this CD. Okay, the question is asking, prove that AB is parallel to CD. We need to prove what? We need to prove AB parallel to CD. This question will also help you in your science also. Okay, so let's see how we are going to prove it. Now let's check how to prove this thing. We need to prove this AB parallel to this CD. AB parallel to this CD we need to prove. Okay, this is the incident ray AB, this is the reflected ray CD. Okay, this BC is working as what? This BC is working as what? A transversal. This BC is working as a transversal. So let's try to prove. Okay, let's draw this line. Why I am drawing this line? This is a normal. Okay, this is a normal. This is a normal. Just construct the normal and now see the solution. Actually, this is the science concept we will be using in this video. In this question, a little science concept is there. You will study in your light chapter in the 10th class. Incident ray, reflected ray, all these things. Okay, so what is happening here? See, this ray is going to incident here. It is making some angle of incidence, angle I. Okay, angle I. Then it is reflected back. So it is making some angle reflection, R, I, R, like this. Okay. Now just try to watch the things, how we are going to solve. Angle and I and angle R na always equal. I and R, angle of incidence is always equals to angle of reflection. These are always equal. Angle of incidence and angle of reflection are always equal. Okay, so just see this. Here also, this is I, this is R. Angle of incidence, angle of reflection. Okay, this PQ and RS are parallel. It is given PQ parallel RS. PQ and RS are parallel now. It is given. So if PQ, see, if PQ and RS are parallel, that means this complete angle and this complete angle are equal. Why? If PQ and RS are parallel, this complete angle, this one and this angle are equal. Why? Alternate interior angle. Similarly, if I can say this angle, angle 1 and angle 2, these are equal. Why? Alternate interior. So I'll take this one, angle 1, angle 2 as equal. I can take it. Okay. But for this equation ना, बस थोड़ा सा देखो, वहीं से प्रूव हो जाएगा. I plus R is here, I plus R is here, the same. Okay, this angle 1, this angle 2 is equal. Okay, so I plus R, take I plus R from here, take I plus R from here also. Okay, so I plus R, you can check, and this one I plus R. Now see, these are forming alternate interior angles of AB and CD. AB or CD के alternate interior angles they are making, isn't it? I plus R, AB, CD. Alternate interior angles they are forming. So you can write that AB is parallel to CD. Why? Because you can see the alternate pair of alternate interior angles. Pair of alternate interior angles are what? Equal. So you can write AB parallel to CD at the end. That's it for this video.